Imagine this. At the base of a bustling city tower, a blind old man holds a sign that reads, "I am blind, please help me," asking for spare change. People come and go, endless streams of foot traffic. Then a young girl passes by. She kneels down and rewrites the sign to read, "It's a beautiful day." Something miraculous happens. Coins rain into his cup like water. Same meaning, different words, yet the result is worlds apart. This is the power of story. Ever felt this kind of defeat? You prepare a perfect pitch deck, packed with precise data and beautiful charts, yet your client sits there, mind elsewhere. The harsh truth is this: in an age of information explosion, human attention is an extremely scarce resource. Few care how accurate your data is, unless you first capture their heart. There's a classic unspoken rule in business: clumsy people argue with logic, smart people tell stories. This is top-tier logic. I'm Mojo. We see through the logic of money, because wealth is the only chip, to real freedom in this brutal world. Today, we reveal how top-tier operators wield story and value in just 30 seconds to penetrate your psychological defenses, making you willingly pay their price. Let's start with the first truth, the most foundational one. Most people, when promoting themselves or their products, make one critical mistake. They treat the other person like a machine that only reads numbers. But behavioral psychology discovered long ago that humans make purchase decisions based on emotion first, then rationalize them with logic afterward. Back to that street experiment. The first sign, "I am blind," is cold, objective data. It begs, it can't resonate. But the second, "It's a beautiful day and I can't see it," leverages everyone's joy at nice weather against the man's eternal darkness. A stark, powerful contrast. It never asked for money, yet it struck straight at every passerby's compassion. The poor beg with dry, bare facts. The masters know how to build a story, a scenario, that draws people in without them realizing, making them willingly give. Emotion is the entry. The second hurdle is value. The fatal flaw most people commit at the negotiation table is obsessing over their product's features. But consumers don't care how it's made. They care what it does for them, what change it brings. Let me show you a classic case. In 1997, Steve Jobs took back Apple. The company was in freefall. To save it, Jobs didn't advertise how fast the processor was or how much memory it had. He launched the globally celebrated Think Different campaign. He brought together images of Einstein, Picasso, Gandhi, people who changed the world, and told a moving story. Apple exists for those mavericks, the rule breakers, the ones who want to change the world. He didn't sell specs. He sold a value system, an identity. See, someone buying a weight loss program isn't paying for sweat. They're paying for that confidence walking down the beach 3 months later. People buying Apple aren't buying a computer. They're buying "I'm different from everyone else." The poor sell specs. The rich sell the beautiful future their customers dream about. Yet even mastering emotion and value, you face one final, brutal test. You rarely have time to unfold at leisure. In the cutthroat Silicon Valley and Wall Street, there's a legendary technique called the elevator pitch. The story is vivid. Desperate entrepreneurs, eager for funding, would camp by the elevator banks of top investment firms. The moment their target stepped in, they'd follow, and in those 30 seconds of ascent, deliver a masterpiece. In today's fast-paced world, few people have any obligation to listen to your long-winded speech. The poor think they just need an hour and they'll convince the world, yet they can't even get 60 seconds. The masters condense a lifetime of skill into 30 seconds. So what do you say in those crucial 30 seconds? This is the fourth principle. Remember this psychological truth. Before trust exists, nobody cares who you are. They only care about themselves. If you open by praising how brilliant you are, their defense mechanism triggers instantly. You're instantly branded a time-wasting salesman. The sharp opening is a calculated pain point. For example, in the logistics industry you invest in now, a full 30% of transport costs get wasted on inefficient last-mile delivery. You say nothing about yourself. You go straight for the pain that keeps them awake. Once you hit the pain point, curiosity ignites. That sealed door in their mind creaks open. Then immediately deliver value. Our team's data model can cut that 30% loss in half within 3 months. No technical jargon, just crisp. The poor are always asking for attention. The rich, they arrive offering solutions with swagger. Now we face the broadest truth across the entire commercial world. Good products never speak for themselves. Many people cling to a naive belief. If my technology is the best, if my quality is highest, customers should obviously buy. It's pure engineered thinking, dangerously naive. Because we've entered the attention economy. Your brain takes in thousands of pieces of information daily. To save energy, it automatically filters out dull, complex logic and data. Only vivid stories, ones with tension, emotion, surprise. Story is the format the human brain digests most easily, remembers longest. The rich know this brain mechanics intimately, so they pour resources into story marketing. They understand. Product is bone. Story is soul. When you give a product a moving story, you stop competing on price in a red ocean. You own your customer's mind. Whoever controls the narrative controls the price. Look back now, if you would. How many times have you lost an opportunity that might have been yours, simply because you couldn't articulate well enough, couldn't cut to the point? We live in an age of endless variables. You never know when the next person walking through that door might be the one who changes your life. Rather than blame the system for your lack of connections or resources, start today. Sharpen your words as a weapon. Stop reciting specs like a robot. Learn to read what the other person truly needs. Use warm stories to awaken resonance. Use precision to prove your capability. Language is never just for chatting. It's a lever for creating value. In an age of scarce attention, whoever touches hearts through story turns language into a printing press for wealth. If this episode helped you, subscribe to Top Tier Logic, hit like, and ring the notification bell. Next time, we dive deeper into the logic beneath the money. I'm Mojo. See you then.